Hey everyone, so today I have a bit of a cold and in a way that is interesting, and I'd like to talk from this point of view, because I feel a little irritated, much more irritated about everything that annoys me in a way. Okay, so what is interesting that it's not that I'm irritated more easily, but I can realize at what point I have so many thoughts and things around me that annoys me, that that makes me have negative thoughts. Okay, and as I said previously, it seems we spend most of our days having negative thoughts, and certainly now, well, today at least, I realize at what point I have so many things that are irritating for me and that generate negative thoughts all day long. So obviously, when you don't feel really good, and especially when you are ill, very ill, I'm not very ill today, but when you're very ill, you have like well, it's what I feel when I'm very ill. I have to let go everything and just focus on myself and let go everything that doesn't go, and especially because you are ill at first, and that's something you generally we don't really appreciate, obviously, but we don't accept a lot. And uh, at a certain point, it seems that letting go of this illness enables us to be more efficient on the process of healing. And that's the same kind of feeling I have, even though that's not as true as when you're very ill. But it seems like I really feel that, hey, all those negative thoughts are a big constraint for me, and in order for me to have a better life in everything, in my daily life, well, I really think I have to let go of all the negative thoughts I have and all the things around me that are irritating in a way, and that I don't accept exactly like they are, and because they're unfair, because they're not I see them as bad thing in my life, and that's, yeah, in a way that's true, that's completely true. But I really think that if we're able to well, accept, to say, okay, that's the way it is, but even if things seem to be against us, things seem to be unfair for us, well, I really think that in the end, even with any bad situations in our life, in the end it can be something great in the end for me. Why at the time I see the unfair situation, I don't know, but I realized in my life that most of the bad situations that occurred in my life, that I went through, especially unfair situations, well, in the end, after just a while, I realized that it turned out to be very, very interesting for me, because things happened differently, and in the end the result was much better for me. So I really think that everything in our life is like that. If things seem unfair or not good for us, well, maybe we should just let go everything that is around us and that we can't do anything about it. Okay, that's the way it is. It doesn't mean that I'll have to undergo bad situations. It just means that it seems that. But okay, just accept, do it, leave it. With the more peace possible, and just look at the result in the end. In the end, what were the good point in all that? And finally, we realize that nothing is as bad as it seems. Nothing is as unfair for us, deeply for us. Not yes, it's unfair in the situation, the external situation, but in the end, the result for me, I know it's not that bad at all. Generally, I know that if I'm just willing to look at the good things, I end up having a very good situation, even if it seemed that everything was against me. So that's what I think, and especially today, what I'm a lot irritated about many little things, and I realized anyway that my negative thoughts are already a big constraint for me. So the what is happening around me is one thing, but the thoughts I have in my head all day long is maybe the more negative things in my life that that prevents me from having a better life. Okay, so here is what I can say today from my call anyway, and let me know what you think about all that, if you think the same thing or a different thing. See you soon. Bye.